Hello everyone. How are you? Hope all is well. Hope you are heeding the precautionary measures the police have put out for the Christmas season and are incorporating strategies of your own. Do all you can for the safety of you and your families. As the vampires, the crooks, the criminals, whatever you call them, they are out in full force and they are partially no one and are seizing all opportunities and are not taking any day off. As I always tell you guys, be very aware of your surroundings and pay attention also to who is around you. So, Millicent McCurdy, greatest wish for Christmas is to have her daughter back home, dancehall artist Medikk, who has been missing since August the 24th. After she was picked up, now we know allegedly, by a policeman, Danny Roberts, who works at the Demontown police station. He was seen on camera waiting on her on the pickup day to take her on a video shoot she was to do with Malidan, who we later found out was held with his entourage in an alleged rape assault in the small island, but his name was later cleared and he was released. But the long and short of the situation is that Malidan was nowhere in Jamaica. God worked in mysterious ways, because imagine that his name would get so tied up into this investigation because it was reported that she was being picked up to go do a video shoot with him. So him being held up is that way, in that way is God working his miracles, because he's just a young upcoming artist, and to be entangled into an investigation like this would not have been pretty. However, Medikk manager called her and told her to get ready. The driver is coming to pick her up. Yes, the same driver, Danny Roberts, that's alleged to have always been the person that picked her up. Her manager is alleged to be White Knight, legal name Dwight Gale, aka Hellboy of Navigator music label, and was also Medikk's man, who is a prisoner that has powerful links and very influential in the music industry. So remember, even though Medixx was a dancehall artist, should have been looked up as small fry compared to how powerful her man is. Hence, the main reason Medikk co-workers in the music fraternity never got involved in terms of helping the cry out to find Medixx, because it was assumed that Medixx knew what she was getting herself into, because he met her while he was still in prison. He influenced her to be her manager, putting her onto links in the music industry to push forward her career, spending on her, building her and her career, forming links for her to do collaborations to help her in the music industry. In so doing, he took over her life as now he was her man. So most of who are in the music fraternity choose not to get involved in that one. However, she had a road manager that go on the road with her, who talk to the promoters, who deal with all the basic stuff on the roads for her. And they were said to be very close. But under very strange circumstances, he was taken out. And it leaves us to wonder, did Medixx put two and two together? Based on how, Jamaican men who say them a bad man or them talk a lot, they might allude to certain things, but not specifically talking. Because one thing I know is that, as my grandfather always said, black man can thief but then can't hide, because somehow they will be saying something that will throw them right out of the ballpark. Did she pick up on something along the way that maybe her man had something to do with it. Anyway, she just seemed to just vanish without a trace. Now recently, it has come to light that a police officer from Demontown police station was alleged to be the last person to see her alive. And his picture is being circulated on social media, yet the police force still tight-lipped about this findings. However, Medick's mother did say before that the police found out who the driver was, but nothing was still not being done. So they did know, as it's recently it leaked, and it was not leaked by the police. That's how we find out who the driver was. Could it be, as usual, the Body Club? As soon as they found out it's one of their own that is involved, they killed the investigations. It didn't go any further. They should be thoroughly investigating his phones. Find out who he has been in communication with. They should be getting a detailed report of his phone, along with Medick's phone, especially on that day, and find out if they will find both phones pinging together while traveling along on any towers. We want to know, where did he take her? Who did he take her to? As long as he's the one who picked her up, he must have more important information. You know, there are some crazy things going on in this country that would blow your mind. I know it doesn't take a lot of stuff to blow our mind anymore, because we have learned to expect anything. Did you know that allegedly a prisoner with enough money and power and influence can get escorted out of prison, go do whatever, be it spend time with woman or whatever, and then taken back inside? I am not sure if it's only jail or prisoner it is easy to do that with, but it happens. Plenty money run for those things to happen. Did you hear the news in recent month? A police was charged for taking home a prisoner, saying he taken him to Half-a-Tree police station, only to get caught off guard after doing it for a while, when they did a prison check and realized he was not there. When they check with other officers, they would say, oh, X signed him out, he's gone for some questioning at Half-a-Tree police station. When they checked with Half-a-Tree police station, he was not there either. The police who signed him out got arrested. This is things that happen over and over and over. Trust me, you would have to be playing a blind eye to not know that these things happened. Some strange things do happen in this country. They need to investigate more intensely this policeman. If he was indeed the driver, where did he take her? And they can get many help through technology, as long as they're willing to do it. Or maybe they will just be lapsing it because it's one of them. There got to be someone who called him to pick her up. You could ascertain the number from his phone, because somebody must link him to go pick her up. Because obviously there was no done video shoot. And you know what is the most appalling thing about this case? Is a civilian with knowledge of technology is the one who enhanced the picture to identify the policeman, you know. Not coming from the police investigation team themselves, you know, from a regular civilian. How bad does that look? That's how they knew that he was the driver. So I want to know what the investigation team doing. Not saying they're not doing anything, but they're not doing enough. Because I keep asking why they never did that. That technology is available to anyone. Or did they do that and kept it quiet after they found out it was one of their own? He was so identifiable. So much so that his own brother came out, and even though making excuses for him, identify his brother as the policeman in his car at the apartment. Yes, the same car that allegedly came to pick up Medikx. What a disgrace. There is also allegations that some drama went down between Medixx and her man, who is our manager, and that he was angry and upset with her and was calling her and threatening her, and she was scared for her life and was very anxious about everything she do and everywhere she went. It was allegedly some kind of cheating drama and she wanted to fly out. While the whole time, Medikk mother never knew that Medikk man was Dwight Navigator and that he was in prison. And she seems to be talking to him all the time because when him calling Medikk and can't get her, him call her mother. So he was well in tune with the family. It's just that they were convinced that he was overseas, he was in England. Because the whole time he calling her, his number was coming up as an England number. So she believes a Medikk man there England. Only to now find out that the man is same place in prison in Jamaica, apart with Vibes Cartel and him cellmate. Tell us that Jamaica is not a real place. You can't make this up. In the same stance, DJ Pilot Beats couldn't hold it and alleged some damning allegations. Basically dropping in the reason is advertently alluding to the fact that the man is spending money and him a warn her about cheating over and over. And she knows say the man is sicked and sick people capable of anything, and a long time him a warn her. Not in exactly those words, but that's what he was saying. He expressed how Medixx was warned. I would have needed to speak to that man because he seems to know a lot. Big up OBC Radio and Shellyann Curran for staying on top of this investigation, and the social blogger, because we really need justice for Medixx. She can't just go so. As OBC Radio did an interview with the brother of the policeman who was trying to divert the attention from the driver who is allegedly to be the pickup man for Medikk by saying he lived in the complex that Medixx lived on, and that is he sent his brother to pick up documents for his own vehicle while he was caught in the picture. When asked why then was the vehicle sporting wrong plates that day, he said he just bought the vehicle. Then in the next breath he's saying that the vehicle was parked on the compound for a long time. That's why he sent his brother for it to sort out documents for it. Only for the two property managers to allegedly say they never seen that vehicle before on the compound, and it was not registered to no apartment on the compound because all vehicles were documented. Then the brother's story changed where he said his brother to pick up the document for a taxi he has on the road to sort out the documents. I think firstly the police need to do more investigation to see if the brother really lived at the apartment as well. Crazy thing, the brother Winston Roberts is in the music system business over in the US as well. Just to note, Mayfair Complex apartment in Red Hills is not a Lego complex that is busy. So it's easy to check and get information because at the time when Medikk went missing, it's alleged it's her best friend Coda who reported her missing. But soon after it is known, she started to defend Medick's boyfriend as saying he's a nice guy. And imagine, as a best friend, she was saying she never know of Medixx in fear for her life from her man. Yeah, me telling you about these best friends. Only your best friend know your secret. and so only your best friend can hurt you. These people you call them best friend these days is really the best person who to know your business. Is not friend in the sense of the word what friend's supposed to be. That's why I'm always telling you, watch the people that are around you. That's why I know, Jamaican police force is playing games on this case. Because all the police need is a history of data information on Medikk phones, go through the WhatsApp messages and the voice messages and the call logs to and from. And now there's this allegation that this police, Danny Roberts, was the driver. Go through his phone history and check the phone memory, WhatsApp. Even if he changes phone, you can still go to the telecommunication company, both of them. Have him name him TRN and check if he has gotten a new chip or bought a new phone in recent history. Check if numbers that Medikk is in contact with, if he's in contact with the same numbers. Check if he had Medikk's number in his phone and they were communicating at all. These are some simple things, man. You understand? He's not the brightest bulb, and even that is common sense to know. Just check the associations with the phones. Connect his phone to Medikk's phone. They must have connected with each other. As long as he was the one that picked her up, they will be pinging on the same towers traveling along. Connect them. Now you have two numbers that you can associate. Check them if they were traveling together. Especially on the days after Medikk's been missing. Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitzbailey already said Medikk's demise is associated with somebody in the prison system. And they did hold on to the same car that picked her up that is in question, that the police was driving. Even his brother confirmed that. They were checking it out, especially because it had on the fictitious license plate. They need to find out who that license plate is registered to as well, because that is a big red flag. Because why would you pick on a fake plate to pick up someone unless something is off about your movement? Remember, Medixx, even though she's a dancehall artist, she's someone's sister, someone's aunt, someone's child. She is human. Imagine the pain and confusion they're going through. Medixx's mother, Millicent McCurdy, can't give up just yet. She can't let go of her child as she still holds out hopes to see her daughter again. She says, I go to the police waiting, pleading, bawling, offering a reward. I don't know what I don't do. I need my daughter back home at least for Christmas. In her quest to find her daughter, McCurdy has already been scammed of $250,000, which was reportedly transferred to the bank account of person unknown who contacted Medikk's sister saying that they had information but needed money before sharing it. The family has not heard from the person since making the payment. McCurdy said she reported the matter to the police. My daughter wants her sister back home, and that's why they were able to trick her. We are desperate. I just want my daughter home for Christmas, she said. Una just drop her off. Leave her near to the gate and go on our ways. We won't pursue this any further if we get her back. There is $1 million reward from Crime Stop for anyone with information that can lead to the safe return of Medikk, given name Stephanie Williams, who was last seen leaving her Red Hills Road house on August the 24th. She was wearing a black blouse, black tights, and a pair of black shoes. She is of brown complexion, slim built, and is about 5 feet 7 inches. Crime Stop manager Cherise Bruce Douglas said that they have not had any leads, but we won't stop publicizing the reward, and I'm emphasizing that the $1 million is for her safe return. persons do give us information on the whereabouts of missing persons that have led to their safe return, Bruce Douglas said. With regard to the money that was scammed from the family, she advised McCurdy that if anybody contacts the family saying that they have information, they should be directed to call 311 or the police. Crime Stop as a 24-hour toll-free number. We take the information anonymously. Even when we pay out the reward, it is cash so that the persons maintain their anonymity, she added. Medikk had been growing her catalog with singles such as Money Feelings, Overcome featuring Shano, and Boss Level featuring Javilani. Guys, please join me in keeping Medikk's name alive so we can get some information. We can find out something more so we can have some kind of closure. Someone or some people out there know something. Some people have ideas. They might not perfectly know how it go down, but if they just give the information to the police, hopefully they can connect the dots and bring some hope to the family. We need justice for Medixx. This is a very sad case, and for any woman or man, or men I should say, being missing, it is a sad, sad case. You understand? And we need to do more in terms of make stopping crime our business. Because trust and believe, the way Jamaica is going right now, you don't know when it is going to come to your doorstep. Let's keep the family and friends in our prayers. Anyway, guys, please remember to comment what you're thinking about this case, any ideas you may have. Even though it may be different from anyone else's, your comments are respected here. Just do it respectfully. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.